Welcome back, Pixels! Before we start, I want to thank you to our Patreon for their great support. A very special honor for Eric for being really epic. Thank you a lot. But as well thank you to Simon Sineda, David Heinzel, Marlina Brunner, Robert Hartl, Erich Gangl, Reinhard Bauer and Maximilian Heinle. Without the help of those people, we can't make our game Codex and this YouTube tutorial. Okay, this was the Hall of Fame, but let's start now. Hello Pixels, hello and welcome to my new tutorial series. I want to create today a fantasy tree prop in Blender and export this later to Unity when everything is done. I will do a hand painted texture for this little thing here. So I will show you the concept now. This is my concept, I did this before. And yeah, this is a very special plant because yeah, it should growing in a cave, so it's yeah, fantasy tree, and it's not an ordinary tree because you see here the tree trunk is so curly, so it's getting around in the spiral way here, and it has no leaves or anything like this, so we have those shrooms here. So it's a very special fantasy tree for the cave, and I will show you my working pipeline to do this. I'm working here in Blender 2.79, and yeah, let's start with this very basic scene here. I will start screencast so that you can see everything what I'm doing here. And the very first thing is I go to the front view, yes, and create a cube. Let's snap to the grid so far. So yes, something like this, and I want to make this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is about 10 meters. Yeah, 10 meters is a pretty okay, I guess. It shouldn't be too tall, but let's go with 12 meters. So this is my size for the tree. So I want to try to create this prop as realistic as possible. Oh, realistic. Yeah. And I need to implement now or next the texture plane. So press N to get this, and we have, where's background images? Here we have this. Add an image and open an image. So now I need to go to my concept folder. This is actually should be on the props vegetation. When I click on this button, you can see the images, and yeah, here the PNG concept. I want to open this one. Okay. Then we get all the settings here, and you can adjust this a little bit more. Size, rotation, X, Y position. So when I press now, yeah, okay, should be probably 0, but when I'm making this something like this, it's a little bit too big, so yeah, size should be smaller. I want to have this, yeah, here, front. There you can see back or in the front. And now we need to position, adjust the position a little bit. So this is something like this should be okay. So this is the size is just a rough size, but yeah, you can make it whatever you wanna. So okay, this should be okay. So when I leaving my view, my front view, then you don't get the image plane because it's only visible in front view and orthographic view. So this is the difference. Okay, I can delete this size now because we don't need this anymore. And very important, not very important, but yeah, this is my beginning to get the concept into Blender. And now I start modeling And the thing is, I want to start with this curly tree trunk here. And this is special. This is very special because you need to make this very strange form. It isn't good to make this strange form by hand, so you can make it much more easier. And I found a very nice tool to create this. So first I want to show you. Ordinary, you can make a cylinder. This is too much. I go with 12, for example. The opacity should be a little bit less. Where's the opacity from here? So make this less, so because we don't need so much information of this. So ordinary, you can place. Oh, so snipping could be now. So you need to push it. You give it a nice position. Oh, then you. Oops. Then you need to arrange this. Then again, scale this maybe a little bit or something like this. So yeah, this is pretty much work because you need to scale, rotate, and then it's only working in one direction. So yeah, you have only the curve in one direction. So you need to make it as well three-dimensional to make it good, making look good. So yeah, this is basically one way, but it's not that good. So what we can do to get this curly mesh, and I found a very nice way. It's as well not a curve. Yeah, you can as well create with modifiers and a curve this very interesting shape here. But yeah, I want to show you now a different way. What I think it's pretty nice because yeah, it's very fast. When I go now to the Internet Explorer, so to Firefox, sorry, and go to this link. I will give the link in the description of this video, and there you can find a very nice add-on for Blender. So I will show you this pretty soon what this is able to do with this tool, but you can download it, and then I placed it, for example, to my Blender add-on. This is this package here, and all you have to do, if you don't know, you need to go to user preferences, or is this user preferences? Add-ons, add-on, install add-on from file. Then you need to click this for sure. For example, library, Blender add-on, Blender, install this. And very important is, don't forget that you need to activate this little tool. So this little, to check this box here. Okay, then when you have activated and download this tool, then you have here the curve tab, and you can create whatever you wanna. For example, if you create now new bevel curve, then you can see here that you have this very nice shape here. So it's going from thick to thin, and this is exactly what I want to for my tree, and I can for sure modify this curve. So whatever I wanna, and I can scale this, or here make it like this, or I can subdivide this. And yeah, very important is as well the shortcut Alt S, so I can make it a little bit thicker during this here. And yes, this is very nice. to work with. And in the end, when you're done, then press Alt C and curve to mesh, and you have your 3D mesh. And this is very nice. You have see that the flow, that the lines and the vertices are very nice placed and rotated very nicely to the form. I will delete this now, and I want to work with diff here, with this tool now. And I need to think how I should do this, but yeah, it is as well possible to create a curve, Bezier, and I want to bring this. Is this possible to bring this to the position 0? Yes, should be possible. And this should be somewhere, yeah. I will start somewhere here now, because we have all the roots here. So, okay, I will place it probably somewhere here. And we'll start with the tree trunk. Something like this. Okay. Then another one. Press E to extrude. So we get another point here. Where should this be? Make it a little bit smaller, probably. And I will do this now in front view and later in side view, so that I get the three-dimensional feeling. Yeah, something like this. Okay. For sure, this is now just a rough placement of those lines. So scale it a little bit. Yeah, it should be okay. And then another one. This is leading somewhere to the top here. Probably I need to place everything later a little bit more to the center, because now it's a little bit off. Yeah, I know. But it should be working for now. So go now to the 3D space. And yeah. What I want to do is, this is coming to the front, then going to the back and to the front again. So this and this should be probably somewhere here. Then this is all leading to the bottom side, to the back side. And this should be again in the middle. So this and this. Probably this is a little bit too much. Yeah, we don't need this background image in all views. I just want to have this in the front. So yeah, I will disable this here now. Okay, this should be more straight. This is pretty okay. Okay, rotate this as well a little bit. So let's check this out. So we have now this curve here. Should be maybe a little bit more to this side here. Yes. Basically, I think that this is okay. So let's try to get the shape as good as possible. Yeah. I guess it's okay. So what I can do now is I can just add click here, add override bevel, and get a 3D shape for this one. It's for sure it's a little bit thin, but we can adjust this pretty soon now. And very important is that you adjust this here a little bit. Yeah, you have for sure different options. For example, we have here now a triangle, but you can as well click on circle, or you can work with half circle or a square, whatever you wanna. But I want to work with a cycle. The resolution, if you don't see any resolution, I usually go to here to this tab and click on wireframe, so I can see which resolution we have here. And this is pretty okay. Yes. What you can as well do, this is as well nice. So you can see that this is going to a very thin end, but you can as well dual dip. So you have on the bottom and the top part of this curve in a thin way. Yeah. So I just wanna have one tip, and this is okay. And the tip is always on the end of the curve direction. When you watch the direction, you have those little arrows. This is leading to a direction, and this is the end direction. Yeah. Okay, what I want to do now, or what I need to do now, is I can click on this curve vertex and press Alt S to make this thicker, because yeah, I want to adjust the thickness as well. So yeah, here as well, make it Alt S. Yeah, it's a little, you can, oh, okay, here as well. And this is the end piece, but yeah, it's probably we can, so the wire, so this is now how it looks like. And this is still not it's still not a mesh, it's just a curve, and you can work and adjust this as you wanna. For example, yeah, you think, this is a little bit weird, probably, yeah, I want to make it like this, or you say, okay, this could be a little bit more curvy, and you can adjust your mesh however you wanna, and this is pretty powerful in my opinion. I like this very much. So you see that this is very easy, and when you try to model with a cylinder and make everything by hand, then this is pretty annoying when you want to change something. And yeah, I really appreciate this very nice tool here. Haven't worked with this before, but now I'm pretty happy to work with it. Yeah, we need to tidy up the geometry later a little bit. This is true. We have made this pretty quickly now. And yeah, I don't need to adjust this a little bit more because I am happy with this result. And now the only thing you have to do is, yeah, for sure, if you want to change the resolution, this is possible, however you wanna. But yeah, I'm going with 5. Could be as well working. Yeah, I think I go with 5 or something like this. Probably 6. Yes, yes, this is totally okay. I don't want to make this too high resolution, so because I will need to make the shrooms later as well. So yep. And when I'm happy with this, I press Alt C and bring mesh from curve, and have now everything here. But care about this little tool because you have now this going to this one point here, but it's not merged, so you can see that this is just overlapping each other. And so the first thing is I press double A and press W to remove doubles. So you see removed 15 vertices are removed, and yeah, many are here, and as well there's some on the bottom part. Yeah, and as well I want to activate auto merge editing because yeah, when I want to, I'm used to work with this. Yeah. Okay. This is pretty nice. Now I can adjust this a little bit more, and for example, yeah, extrude this again, rotate. So now I can adjust the form a little bit more and make it however I wanna. For example, like this. Just for now, because yeah, we need to add some further roots pretty soon. And yeah, the roots can be made as well by with the same tool, or you can create it by hand now if you don't want to create this in this way. So what I want to flip this a little bit so that this looks better. Yep. But I'm happy with the result, and yes. Now continue with the next step, with the roots here. I will bring my 3D cursor here to this position now, because this should be coming from here, probably here, yes. Yeah, from here, yes. And again, Shift A. Oh, I need to leave the edit mode. And press now Shift A to Bezier Curve, and or should I make it? Yeah, I should maybe make it with this tool again. Okay. Can I snap to the face? Is it possible? Yep, it's possible. That's good. Okay. Let's let it come out from here, and let's watch my. So make it a little bit smaller. Let's make something like this. So boom. Extrude again. yeah, let it grow somewhere to the ground. This is the curve right now, and yeah, I want to adjust this a little bit more. But basically, I like the result. This is good. Yeah. So we have those root here. And what I want to do now, oh, it's easy to just add this now. But do I wanna have this? So you can as well make it a little bit bigger here. Scale, for example, 5, 5. So then you have immediately this shape here. You can as well make it probably only no tip, so we just have the full size here, and it should be possible. It should be possible to Alt S this. Yes. Yes, this is good. So this is very nice. You can very fast make this, and when you click on wire, you see that this is as well. Then the face flow and the edges and the vertices are very nice. The resolution is probably too high again, so I will lower this a little bit more. Probably I will work with yeah, this is good. And to adjust this tool here a little bit, this vertex here, Alt S, make this a little bit bigger again. Oops there. And try to rotate this a little bit and bring it in here. Yes. Alt S, make it a little, and this looks okay to me. This looks okay. Okay. Alt C, mesh. Just care about your outliner. You see that you are creating at the same time some curves here. When you created your mesh, then you can delete those. Delete. Yeah, this is as well deletable. So let's switch to the next curve, which should be probably this main thing here. I will, yeah, this one and this one are basically the main roots, I guess. And this is just some side roots, but yeah, I need to continue here. So let's continue here or somewhere here. Alt A, Bezier Curve, and let's snap this a little bit. This here as well. This is not okay. It should be growing to this direction. probably like this, so that we get this feeling of this here. Lol, you don't see this here. Anyway, yep, but I don't like the position here. Probably it should be more like here. Yes. Then again, override circle when you want to see the wireframe. Let's click this here, and this is too big, so I guess I'm happy with this one here. And adjust the size. Alt S, Alt S, so something like this. Yeah, I see now that this is not completely connected to this, but now it should be okay like this. I will move it a little bit more to this direction here, so that we get later one straight line. Again, I'm happy with this one here, and Alt C, mesh curve, and yeah, delete this again. Very important is, don't forget to remove doubles here on this one, and this here as well. Remove doubles. You see 16 vertices, always good. There we can see. I don't know why this is making Blender. So the next curve, let's go probably here and create another curve. Where is it? Here. We are going probably here and creating this shape here. Yep, this looks basic. Ah, this is a nice shape. I like that this is now going to this way here. This is okay for me. I like everything what is curly, not flat. Okay, I am happy with this one. Again, override. I want to see the wire. Make it less. This should be okay. Pull it in. Alt S. Yeah. Alt S. Let's check it out here. Alt S. And here probably as well. Yes. And pull it in a little bit more. Yes, so I like always when some edges come together somewhere at any point. So I want to merge those meshes later, so that we got one single mesh with the roots. Only with the roots, because yeah, the branches, we don't need a connection of those, but I prefer when I do the overpainting later, the texture, hand painted texturing here, then I want to have this combined. Okay, yes, this is good. Again, Alt C, bam, and delete the curve. Edit, select everything, remove doubles, yes. Nice. So we're coming along pretty nicely with this little tree here. Let's continue with the next route here. Let's check it out. This is a pretty long route. Where should this come from? Maybe from here, so it's similar. Or should it come from the back side and going to this side? But I would prefer to make it from here, I guess. Yes. So, yep. I know this looks a little bit different than the concept, but when I see now that this in the 3D-dimensional way, then I would like to prefer to make this coming out from here, going out here to this position. Make the curve. Give it this position. Let's think about where should this be actual. I make it maybe a little bit different. So maybe just like this. Yes, so, and the last one going to the ground. So I make the roots always a little bit longer because the surface of our environment is pretty rough and we don't have just a flat grass area. When you watching my concept, you see, oh, you don't see, but I will show you. You see that the surface is pretty rough, and these trees, so we have for sure flat areas, but as well pretty rough areas, and the trees should be growing on some parts here, and if there is a height difference of those and this root, then I want to have some extra length here, so that I can adjust the crop to a nice place. But yes, now okay, wow. Yeah, this do I like this line? Not 100%. I would like to have it maybe like this. Is this good? Yes, but maybe I can rotate this a little bit more. So yeah, I know that this, yeah, but it's fitting, it's still fitting. So when I rotate this a little bit more, so it's going more to this direction, I can as well probably rotate this a little bit more to the back side, because yes, So we have a nice gap here, and I just want that this is not too flat, so we need as well some roots on this and this side, so that this is not just very bright, very wide on this in this angle. Add override, and now adjust the size. So I'm getting a little bit hungry. I need to eat something soon. Oh, this is pretty thick. Yeah, something like this. It should be working. Again, I want to see the wireframe. Oh, and the resolution is a little bit too high. But I like that this is that we get this shape, but this is too high. This is much too high, and I need to adjust this geometry a little bit. But first, I will bring this and fit this to. Oh, I need for sure just bring the vertex here, not the whole mesh. Oh, Alt S. Or is this too big? Yes, I can. I think this is okay. So Alt C and delete the curve. Remove doubles. And now I will remove this one, this one, this one. So press X, dissolve edges. So we have now this here, and we can dissolve this and this here as well. So to tidy up the geometry a little bit, I will remove this here as well. Yes, but yes. Which roots are missing? Basically, I want to create another one somewhere here on this side, maybe a tiny one, and probably here as well one. So let's do this. Let's do this. Go to the front view, and I will make here a new Bezier curve. Snipping tool, snap tool, and bring this here. Probably something to this direction. Let's check it out. Where is this? Oh, yes. So you can rotate just to the left or right if you just press R and Z. So you're rotating just on the Z axis, and you can rotate it around. So you don't lose the height. So just, but yeah, however you want. But this looks as well nice, I guess. I will pull this a little bit in. Oh, in. and add override, and this is way too thick, so when I go in here, you see this is pretty thin, so let's try 1. I should go with 2, I guess. Yes, 2 resolution. We don't need this. Yeah, this should be okay. This resolution, yes. And probably we have too many vertices here. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably we can reduce them. So maybe the resolution of this is a little bit too high. So we can adjust this a little bit. I will hide this for now. And go to edit bevel. And yes, we can for sure remove some vertices, for example. Probably this one and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one probably. And for sure we can now rearrange this a little bit, so 5 should be totally fine. Yep, and you see that the whole structure is adopting this form, and this is very nice because yeah, you can make every form you like. So I guess 5 is a good number of vertices, so not too high, and then finish edit bevel. So pretty nice, isn't it? Let's bring back my tree trunk, and I will do so. Alt C, remove doubles. And they will do the same now on the other side. This will be a little bit more special, so curve, Bezier. Okay guys, I'm done for today. I will continue in my next part of this Fantasy Tree tutorial, and I will adjust as next some vertices, reduce some vertices maybe, and connect the mesh with each other. So I want to combine those meshes. I will continue with this concept in my next part. Thank you very much for watching. So maybe you can give us a like on this video or subscribe to our YouTube channel. As well, it would be very nice if you check out our Patreon page, and yeah, if you're interested to Cortex and want to support 25 games, it would be very nice. Check out as well our newsletter, and yeah, till the next week. Cheers!